Hi ladies, I am here to show you the fruit and veggie, their veggie and fruit scrub cloth. So there's two sides. This side, you probably can't hear it, it's scrubby side. This side is the polishing side. So I use the scrubby side for any of my root veggies. So I'm just gonna show you, I've already done a couple so you can see the difference. So these are two russet potatoes. So this one is dry, it's probably kind of, and this one I did the scrubbiness on. So you can see a little bit through there, the difference in color and what I got off. So this actually is clean because I washed it under some running water anyways. And then this one I used the cloth on it after it was wet. So you can tell the difference just from just using water in your hand versus the scrubby cloth. Now, honestly, I prefer it this way because I love potatoes and I love baked potatoes and I love the skin of my baked potatoes. So, but I wanted to show you what the difference is when you do use the cloth on your taters. Now, I did sweet potato too. So this one I used a scrubby on, this one I just used water on. So sweet potatoes, I definitely like the fruit and veggie cloth on because you know the skin, I don't eat the skin on sweet potatoes. So the more I can scrub off the better and the easier it makes it to peel. By far makes it way much easier to peel when you scrub your sweet taters versus not scrubbing them. So there's those two. Now, I'll show you some carrots. I haven't scrubbed these, they're wet though. And they have been washed in just plain water. So you take the scrubby side, I mean it's not rocket science, and I put my carrot in there and I just go back and forth and you will be able to tell a big difference. It's once the carrot gets kind of slippery feeling when you're washing it, then that's when I say that it's done because then you get that outer casing off your carrot. And it is then completely clean. You don't have to worry about any residue of like dirt or dust on your carrot, especially when it comes from the grocery store. You definitely need to clean your fruits and veggies from the grocery store. Even if it's labeled organic fruits and veggies still use stuff on their veggies, okay, on their plants. It's technically not always organic, okay? I could be considered organic because I do not use anything on my garden, but they would never let me say that I was organic. So yeah, I've looked into it. So organic food, you gotta be really careful. Do your research because there's a lot of organic food out there that is not organic. So now, check out that carrot. It is, let me dry it off. Yes, I'm using a counter cloth. Woohoo! Love the counter cloths, they're awesome. So my carrot is dry. And this, let me dry this one so you can see the difference. Where is it? I haven't washed this one. See if you can tell the difference. You really can't. But this one is nice and clean. This one still has the little bit of hair. It looks like this one had been cleaned before I got it, but still. Now, I know you've seen probably some pictures. I think I've posted some pictures of carrots like when they first come out of the garden. When they've been washed off, there is still a lot of stuff on them. So get all that stuff off. Use your veggie cloth, fruit veggie cloth, and it works great. Now for like your soft fruits, and I was gonna call a tomato a veggie, but we all know that it's a fruit where it has a soft skin. I think I have. Oh yeah, I do. So here's my tomato. I would use the soft side and I would polish it. So I have the produce wash and I will use the produce wash with my veggie cloth. So I will spray all of my fruits that I have, like my grapes, my carrots, not my carrots, sorry, my strawberries, my apples, my tomatoes, any of those soft flesh ones, I will spray with my produce spray. And I will let it sit on there for a couple of minutes, and then I rinse off. And I will use this. And I will get everything that's on their skin off. It's makes a huge difference. Now I've noticed a huge difference in the taste. I know that's weird, but when I get the whole outer layer off of my carrots, I have a big difference in the taste. They almost taste sweeter. So who knows? It might be just all in my head. But tomatoes, apples, I'll polish them with your veggie cloth after I use my produce spray. So unless it comes from my own apple trees, I just use this, and it just makes them nice and shiny and pretty. So this cloth really works. Very much so, very much so, very much so. I would definitely recommend this to clean any of your veggies that you bring home from the grocery store. You want them nice and clean, and it makes it easier because then I don't peel. So I will not peel my carrot now, I'll just slice it. So this is much quicker than having to peel, especially your carrots. And I usually don't peel my potatoes either. So I like the skin. Not everybody does, but anyways, that's just me. So that's just a quick rundown of my veggie cloth. So I hope it helped. If you have any questions, give me a shout. You know how to reach me.